Hi everybody, I'm Lisa. This is True. I actually need to start with this for me. So if we can all just pause for a second. We've just had a really lovely break. I'm going to sit down just for a moment and give ourselves a moment to ground in. But whenever we come away from a group in a circle, it's always really nice to land back together. So the invitation is just to come back as a group together. So whatever you need to do to go from doing whatever you were doing to just being here again. And so the invitation is to maybe feel your seat in the chair again and feel your feet being held by the ground. And if it feels safe and welcome to you, to maybe even lower your gaze or drop your eyes closed and just take a moment to come back into your body, to arrive back into this space together, to come back to this circle. Again, to come from doing and enjoying our beverage and talking with people to just being here as a group with an intention to stay together for the next hour or so as we come together. The invitation is just to come back to your breath again, noticing how it nourishes you with the in-breath and just releases with the out-breath. Taking a moment to notice the sounds around us. Those of you not here, we can hear birds chirping off in the distance. We can notice whatever's happening closely to us within our sounds of our body. And if it feels right, maybe even offering yourself a bit of an inner smile, a connection to the warmth that the environment's providing, as well as the warmth in your heart. And maybe through your next breath, again, just setting an intention to being here together and present through the next hour as we look into this journey of well-being for educators, well-being for ourselves first, through a practice of care and compassion. And can you give yourself the gift of just really dropping into all of this that we're inviting you to learn with us today? And when that feels right for you and enough, maybe taking one last deep breath and bringing an awareness back to the room. Opening your eyes again and coming back to this space together. Hi. Hi, thanks. I need that just for much as me as maybe for us all to come back together. So I often start with this term Nat Samat, and I know Suki did a really nice, lovely acknowledgement of the territories that we live in here. And I love this term, and I was taught that it means coming together out of a unity of one. If any of those of you who are local here will know that there's a Camosun or a building at the Camosun on Richmond, is it? The Richmond campus. And there's a new building of learning there, and it's actually called the Nat Samat building. And this is a Salish phrase that means coming together or coming together as one. And my teachers and thought leaders have also told me that not only does it mean coming together, but it means connecting the heart and the head. So uniting this practice together. So the invitation that I'm asking is that as we're spending our time together here, that we're doing so from a whole place, a unity place of both our head and our heart as we move forward on these beautiful lands together. Good? Awesome. So I'm going to need lots of woohoo, we're doing this. We're going to do this together. So why are we talking about the well-being of educators? So this is what I'm going to talk to you about. So I really believe in this. And whether we're educators or parents, and I use the term educators quite freely in the sense that anybody who works with youth, with students, with kids in a preschool to post-secondary is working with youth. So that's our counselors, our educators, our teachers, our administrators, our parents, our EAs, our preschool teachers. We're all educators, and we're all here to connect with kids and connect with youth. So I believe in this story that we need to really change how we look at what's happening for our educators, for the well-being of our educators, because we are often tired and exhausted and weary, and we bring that energy into the students that we work with. And so This is my journey and I want to share it with you, and I'm a little bit nervous. I can hear it in my voice, so I'm just going to name that right now. I think it's because I'm being filmed and this is totally new to me. So I do these talks a lot, but I'm not used to being mic'd and on camera, and so bear with me. Thank you for smiling and thank you for that encouragement. I really appreciate that. So I'm going to let my voice just sort of center itself out and then we'll get through it together. So I put the term up there where I have so many hats. So a little bit about me. So my name is Lisa. I am a counselor. I work at a local counselor or a local high school here, and I work directly with youth and I would say staff who are struggling on a regular basis with mental health. So everything from depression, anxiety, overwhelm, different disorders. And I see this firsthand how much our youth are struggling. I see it on a regular basis. And it's really hard because they're really, really struggling. We know 1 in 5 youth are affected with mental health issues. And when I say I see youth and staff, I also see staff really, really struggling. And so a part of the piece that I do is I really want to see if we can change the story around educator well-being, because I don't think we talk about it enough. I think we're in the business of working for kids, and absolutely this is our business. But if we want our kids to be well, so do we as educators need to be well.